Hello guys, this is Avcoor back with some more Archeland content. This game is pretty good, but there are some stuff that's happening in this game that I'm not really crazy about. And I checked the sales from this last month and it's not looking good. But anyway, let's get started. We'll start in Promised Land. We'll look at my characters and then we'll look at Legend and the new raid boss. But I'm going to do a separate video on the raid boss because there's a couple of issues I have with this mode. It's a fun mode and the rewards are great. It's just, yeah, we'll talk about it in another video. But I'll give you a little taste at the end. So Promised Land first. Promised Land as a whole is like totally done. This is where I struggle at. Steel of the Gods is a big struggle for a lot of us who are F2P because the resources it takes to actually build your Steel of the Gods actually comes from port market and you actually have to buy the stuff. Either port market or you buy it. So these two, like, look at the resources it costs you. So when I generate these coins, I'm actually going to adjust my port market. Not port market, but general store. Okay, display stand. So I'm actually only going to focus on just getting coins. So like these two I'm eliminating because coins are becoming a big issue for me. So this is 3 hours. This is three per hour. That's not bad. Both of these are not bad. Um, I think magic powder would be more advantageous. So we're gonna look here and see if I can. Oh wow, that's 6 an hour. Let's see what's going on here. 6 an hour. Uh, that's probably better. 6 an hour right there. Cause I don't need gold, so to speak. I think this is really good though. For gold, that's really good. But I really need coins. So magic powder, money. That's 3 an hour. Three. Wow, that's 5 an hour. That's probably my best bet. I think that's my best bet. Uh, yeah, 5 an hour. Let me check down here and yeah, yeah, that's my best bet. So I adjusted that so I can get as many coins as possible because I really need to upgrade Steel of the Gods if I'm ever going to stand a chance in the new content that we have right now. Like the world bosses are extremely difficult, so I'm crafting strategies for it, but it's been really difficult to say the least. So the workshop's going fine. I just use it to generate money. That's why I don't really need to generate money from general store anymore. I just generate it from here. I just convert all my resources into gold now, so I don't even worry about the general store. I should have done that sooner, but I really didn't think about it. Academy is like warriors finished, priest is finished, tanker is finished, of course. So we're working on mage, and mage is almost done. We got one, two here, so we're almost done there. But the resources are beginning to become a like big, huge climb, dude. Mega climb. Because you're looking at like 90 here. It'd be better if I were actually paying for this game. I would just use money to clear this out. But I just don't want to spend money on this because money doesn't go far in this game. If you spend money, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money. You can't dolphin this game, and that's what sucks about this game as a whole. Like if you're a dolphin, you're not going far. You're better off just being F2P. Like I stopped spending money a while ago, and my account is so strong that I'm not suffering for it, but I'm suffering in the fact that I can't progress as fast as the people, my peers. That's where it hurts. But compared to most players, I'm ahead. I'll show you that later. But yeah, I'm pretty much ahead of them. I'm just not ahead of like the whales because they're on another level. And this game is still like struggling, so the whales can't keep the game going either, which is kind of tough.
용사들이여, 검을 들고 우리의
So there's
용기와
a couple of
결심을
characters I'm going to
선포하라.
talk about here.
그 누구도 침범할 수 없다.
Susan, I want to address. Like, of course, I ranked them up to 4 because as a wizard class, I think they're one of the best wizards in the game. You can't really find a wizard that can do what they do, and they're extremely good at it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. This is a very, very well made wizard. It's just that she's struggling for space in my team because she's going to be the next project if things don't go well. So why do I say that? Why do I say that Susan may be put on the back burner? So I'm going to show you right now. I've talked about this character before, but if you watch my videos, you gotta understand that Velotia right now is the queen of healers right now. I know a lot of people may not be talking about it on Discord, but you're looking at one of the strongest healers for PvE content because in the new content, she is absolutely a must-have. In fact, whatever resources that I get to summon, it's actually going to Velotia. I can't I can't even stress to you, as powerful as the Innis is, I would, as a content creator, as someone who plays this game at the highest level available for a free to play player, you just got to skip the Innis and go for this character. You have to just bite the bullet. I got away with it a little bit, but it hurt me in PvP not to start building my Avi of the Waves. That hurt me in PvP because she is like a must-have in PvP, and this character is the same for PvE content. I'll go into a deeper analysis of why that is, but she is absolutely a must summon now. If you want to get the most out of this game, I think she's like a choke point or a stopgap for a lot of us players, and I don't like that. I do like the fact that they made a character this good for the dark faction. That satisfies me. But the fact that basically she's like a progression tax kind of sucks. Just my thoughts on that. But I will talk about her further because I can't talk about clearing the new content without talking about her. That's how impactful she is. So another thing I'd like to talk to you about is this content. This content, Mourner's Journey, has actually been fun. I've actually enjoyed it a lot. I'm going to clear chapter 4, 5, and 6. And this is funny. Notice that I never touched 50, 40, and 20 because there's no penalty for you not to. Like the highest reward you'll get is from level 60, and I cleared level 60 in like 3 minutes. But there's no there's, there's no reason for me as a player to even do this. You're not going to get any extra anything for doing this. So, excuse me. So the only problem I have is with chapter 3 and the level 55 content. I don't even know what this is. This saying 2 turns. I cleared this in 1 turn. If you watch my video, I cleared it in 1 turn, and I don't. And I guess you have to clear it in 2 turns, but that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense that if I can clear it in 1 turn, I have to clear it in two. But I'm going to test it out to see if that's the case. But yeah, this has actually been some really fun content. I've really enjoyed this. I'm probably going to enjoy that too because I do like fighting bosses. I do like the strategy involved with this game. I really do, and I actually love this character. Her design, I don't know who she is because the text is in Korean, so I don't understand it. But she's hot, so that's why I'm intrigued with her. But the rewards here are actually very, very serviceable, especially the gold. The gold is good. Let's see what else. This is okay. I think this is really garbo, but for newer players, it's actually really good because you actually get a four-piece set, and that's hard to do with the randomization. So I'm really like cool on that, and I'm not gonna judge people for getting this. I won't do it because it's a waste of time for me. But if you're starting out this game and you're new, please get all of this. Get all of it because runes are so hard to get and so hard to build that if I told you to do something else, you couldn't trust like my word as a content creator. If I told you like just abandon this, like you can't. You really can't. When you start out an account, you really can't. These are really, really good. The stones of creation are really, really good. And this is a must have for me as I'm trying to build Susan and Susan, or I may not. If I get the opportunity to get Philotia, then I'm gonna have to abandon Susie and Susan. That's how serious it is. It's just that's how serious it is, bro. It is so serious. So let's go into the last piece of this update. We're gonna have to talk about it just a little bit. I'm only gonna show you how much I accomplished, and that's it. I'm not gonna like explain to you the in-depth strategy that is gonna go into it. That's a separate video. So we go to challenge, and here. So like I did terrible. Only like two. I only did 247K. I didn't even make A. So there's a couple of reasons why I didn't do that. I'll go into it in a separate video, but there are two characters that you must absolutely, excuse me, have so far. I don't know about the last three because I haven't done that yet and they're not available. But there's two characters that you really need, and that's I'm serious. You can't really do this content without those characters. I'm serious. Like especially this character, there's certain equipment that you need as well because I actually didn't even get the A on this. There's a reason I didn't get the A on that, and I'm going to explain that in another video because we need to talk about these things. Because if we share information, I think it'll be a little easier on us because this has been really, really painful. Really painful. But, anyways, if you like my content, hit the like, share, subscribe button. I'll get back to you. You guys have a great day and goodbye.